again to another edition of the GTR Dynasty, Season 8. We've got an SEC championship game today between Big Slime 365 with the Georgia Southern Eagles and Picola Gator with the Florida Gators. These two bitter rivals, they've met many, many times in our dynasty. Turf, what do you – I got
You got
Turf
an
Tech in
echo,
the
by the
booth
way.
with me.
We have an echo?
Yeah, a little bit, but continue on.
Got Turf Tech in the booth. I am Absolute Dog 21. Turf, what do you foresee for this matchup?
We got the brave old Florida. Just keep marching on. Go on and fight. Those Gators fight. That's where I'm going for. Back the Gators. We need to stop a Heisman run, so that's what I'm looking for from this Florida Gator defense. He needs to stop Jet Thomas. That's
That's right. I guess you do
Yeah, we
kind of
got-
have a vested interest in this game.
Yeah, Josh Balducci had a great bye week and jumped Jet Thomas in the betting odds as a Heisman favorite.
I think it was that Army-Navy week, the bye week, that really pushed Balducci over the edge.
Yeah, we've been sending out some care packages to the voters, so I think it sounds like they got to the right people, so hopefully this extra game doesn't hurt his chances here.
Yeah, man, Balducci has had a heck of a year. He'd be a very deserving Heisman Trophy winner. I think he's probably America's vote at this point. I think everybody's pulling for him. Jet Thomas, he's got one more chance to impress the voters today, so we'll see what happens. We got Florida at number 6, Georgia Southern at number 7. It should be noted that one loss for the Eagles was a little bit of a controversial loss. Georgia Southern played App State for his last game. It was a CPU game. It was a chance for Georgia Southern to kind of develop his players a little bit. So got a lot of different guys involved. Score got kind of out of hand. And somehow, the game glitched out, gave him a loss. So,
yeah, when you win 186-59, the game doesn't really like it. So,
I mean, the game did get out of hand. All right. But sometimes that's just how it goes. But we got
look at this offense: 1,300 yards per game, 28 first downs for this Georgia Southern offense.
Got to be a league record, Turf.
Yeah, I know he's going for every season record that you can possibly have, and he's got the receiving touchdown mark from Jet Thomas. I think he's got 30 is a season high. Yeah, so this offense is potent, and
it's going
to be deadly. We're going to no huddle here.
I think we got an option. Nice pitch. First down and then some.
I'm lagging like a mother.
Yeah, I can see it on our screen.
It does look like there is a little bit of lag.
Cut the share screen on your end, Pico, if you need to.
So you can kind of see it with
Francis Parrish, the running back of the future there for Georgia Southern.
And we got to pause for technical difficulties here.
Got a TV timeout. And also Georgia Southern, a 97 overall, highest overall in the game. He has done a tremendous job of building his team throughout this dynasty. Picola, I think we got about an 87 overall.
Yeah, but that's because he has like 20 punters on his team, so his overall is not true. He's probably up in the 95s.
Yeah, it should be.
Let's look at the injury report going into this game. I don't know if any of them have any injuries. Let's look. So Florida's right guard is out for 23 months with a complete PCL tear. senior Kevin Vaughn's tough break for the Florida Gators there.
That might have been in that loss to the Minnesota Gophers.
And then Georgia Southern healthy as they can be. So
yeah, well, you know, this is the time of year, Turf. You definitely want to be healthy at this time.
Are they playing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're playing.
We need to
check the YouTube if you need to.
Get a screen share.
One second.
Okay. All right. I was like, man, this is a long time out. Oh, we had a run. They're down to the 11-yard line, Georgia Southern. Okay, this can be delayed. He's got a man in motion. It's a run, and he stopped for no gain.
I got the screen share now for you.
Okay. I was like, wait. I was like, this is the longest timeout in the world. Oh, it's not even blurry, really.
And we are back, Turf. We are back.
Oh, it's not blurry. Oh, it's not blurry at all. This is crazy. Sauce has that good internet. I might have to be cheering for him.
Georgia Southern down to the 11-yard line.
Here comes Evan the duo. Yeah, and there's Sosa, and you cannot forget about him. He, if Sauce wanted to, that guy could win the Heisman in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that guy, Turf, he is one of the best running backs we've seen in this dynasty.
Yeah. How Sauce, Big Slime, sorry, not Sauce. How did Big Slime keep him for all 4 years is beyond me.
There's a lot of NIL money down there in Statesboro is all I can figure.
Yeah, there's been some word that Donald Trump is funding this team. His son, Barron, was a 3-year starter for Georgia Southern and is now off to the NFL, where he just got named to the first team All NFL for his first year. So,
hey, shout out to Barron Trump.
And that's a touchdown by, I think that's Willie or White, I think. Oh, Wolf. One of the two. One of the four.
Well, I assume, Turf, that was
that's a great
accuracy.
That is a great touchdown by Wolf. Just taking it away from Jet Thomas, like that is massive.
Yeah,
for this Georgia Southern.
Balducci is out there somewhere cheering right now. I'll tell you, man, I assume that was a good first drive. We did miss a little bit of it, but...
Yeah, it looked like it was a huge run. I kind of looked at the YouTube. Looked like it was a huge run. Yeah, it looked like number 10 got out to the outside and had a big run, but I could have missed it. It could have been a pass to him, but it was number 10 that drove down there. So
Big Slime is known for his big playability.
Yeah, and here's the quarterback comparison here. Sean O'Malley's not as aware of his surroundings, so
not quite as aware. Still a heck of a quarterback.
Yeah.
Florida gonna hit a crosser. Nice little play to start it there.
I think that's his tight end Goldberg up, I think. Can't remember.
Yeah. It looked like he ran kind of an inverted zig route there. Little play there for Florida.
It's a run. Oh, he gets way outside. Oh, and what a tackle by the Leo Jameson with the tackle.
Great open field tackle. Leo Jameson has connections with the Georgia Southern head coach, Big Slime.
Yeah, he got in.
I don't know what's going on.
He got in for a few games last year. He was a backup, but every time he was in the game, it was he made plays, and so he's earned this opportunity to start for this top-ranked defense of Georgia Southern.
Look at this Barry DeSoto guy, Turf. We got 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility.
I hear that there might be some chance that he moves to running back or wide receiver.
Yeah, oh,
Probably.
definitely would not be a bad idea. Would not be a bad idea at all.
Florida making some changes here at the line of scrimmage.
Georgia Southern shifting their defense around.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
I got him. What is it? Nice little game. First down, Gators. Skylar O'Malley. Experienced. He got benched last year for Danny Werfel. But, you know, Picola, you know, I talked to the Florida coach. He decided he was going back with O'Malley.
Another outside run.
Got lots of room.
That's twice on that play. It looks like that he's gotten to the outside where Georgia Southern's had some issues containing the edge there.
I think Picola loves that formation right there. You know, Turf, there are advantages to lining up in the similar, same formation every time because, you know, the defense can't really key in on exactly what you're going to do. So you kind of keep them on their toes.
Georgia Southern has every player within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow. Stuffed in the line. Looked like the Eagles were kind of daring them to throw it deep there.
Yeah, that was Juan Montana with the tackle.
Nephew of legendary quarterback Joe Montana.
The nickelback putting his nose in there.
A lot of celebrities in this league, Turk.
Yeah, I have Kevin Nash's son, or had Kevin Nash's son on my team. We wish him well. He transferred this year, but
Nice little play there from Florida. So Peter Nash did transfer.
Yeah, he just can. We had Amani Nix, a freshman, come in, and we went with the young gun, and we kind of told him that he needed to leave if he wanted to get some playing time. So,
well, you know, sometimes you got to be honest with your players. Turk.
Yeah. So we sent him packing, but
yeah, well, you know, he had a good run for the Southern Carolina Cox.
Yeah, the Southern Carolina Cox.
Got out of it. Play clock winding down. Is he going to get it off? He does.
And he does with the draw. And shout out to the West Virginia Mountaineers on their double overtime thriller last night against the California Golden Bears.
What a game that must have been.
And then congrats to Washington State on winning the Big 12 championship by a concede.
I think it was Washington State that conceded, though, right?
Oh, Oklahoma State won. Yeah, my bad. We have some bad hatred for the Oklahoma State coach. So
there's a little bit of bad blood there.
And he breaks a tackle.
Direct snap to the halfback, Turf.
Yeah, that's Mac Miller there. I think he went for like 20 touchdowns last week. So
yeah, that was another guy in the pregame meetings we had with the coaches. Picola did tell me that Mac Miller, if he had a little bit more time to develop him, could have been one of the best running backs in league history. So, heck of a good-looking player. Southern shifting that line. Are they going to try to flip it? I don't know if they're going to get it off.
And
Bravo.
The Florida coach telling us he's got a little bit of lag going on. Hopefully that gets better. You know, Turf, I've been in that situation myself, and it's
not fun.
It's not fun, man. It's tough. It's tough when you got lag going on.
Dang, it's already down to 3 minutes, 3:45 left in the second quarter. I didn't realize how fast this game has been going.
We got a jet pass.
Jet
so he's got room.
And he's got room to the outside. And he jukes him.
Move. Touchdown. Gators.
I think that was more by Kari Ball. I don't know if that was more of a juke or if that was was gonna juke, and it caused
I
Georgia
don't
Southern
know.
to.
I lagged.
Hey,
Like it
shout
looked
out
like he
to
was
the
about to
lad.
juke, but then. So with the lag here, is Florida gonna be able to make an extra point?
Very good question, Turf. About to find out.
He's been
Oh
practicing.
my God.
I'm gonna say this is a no.
Oh gosh. Now, old kick.
Oh, right down the middle.
middle.
No
What a
pressure.
kick.
Might only have like a 15-yard range, but
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one.
what a kick by Florida.
Nice little kickoff there, too. All right.
Yeah, fair
Wow,
catch.
Turf. This game's flying by, man. We only got 3 minutes until halftime, 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll see if Georgia Southern comes out here and tries to take this time and doesn't give Florida the ball back.
Yes, there's a fine line between trying to work the clock and then, running your offense.
Jet Thomas in motion there. Looks like a wide zone handoff with Sosa
We got
cutting it
lots of
back.
room. Nice juke. Nice first down play.
Yeah, you know about those stretch plays.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, Turf, they have been much maligned lately. They've really come under fire.
It's a different formation than what you usually run yours in, but
It was a different formation.
but same little
Same
style
concept.
run. Yeah. Get your fast
Yeah,
guy
I
to the edge and juke the defenders.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you recruit players, you run a certain offense. You do what you can to try to score points, man. That's the goal.
And we got Wolf in motion there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking deep.
Looks like it's going to Jet
Going it
Thomas.
deep.
And he
Oh my
scores.
gosh!
God damn it, Florida.
what
This
a
is
score.
a horrible defense. I know.
Oh, the
I'm the
Heisman
broadcaster.
pose, Turf. Oh my gosh! He just hit the Heisman.
Take our feelings out of it, Turf.
Wow.
Florida. Florida needs to be better.
Yeah, I mean, that guy Turf can just take the top off of the defense, man. I mean,
Yeah, oh yeah, and he's got 99 speed, so all you gotta do is let him run, and he's gonna go by the defenders at some point. So
he's got platinum takeoff also. I
yeah,
personally think
Buster Cherry knows that he just got to throw it 80 yards in the air, and
well,
he's gonna score.
Cherry's got 99 throw power. Thomas, 99 speed, 99 acceleration. I personally think he's the best receiver that we've seen in this league. Just with his physical tools, man. I mean, you can't teach speed. You just can't teach that.
Looked like Florida kind of maybe went a little bit putting the defender on an island, and I think you're going to need to put some safety help over the top.
Well, at this point, Turf, you got to wonder, will the
Turf,
play
that was
calling...
a cover 4 and deep safety. I don't know what you want me to do, bro.
Hey, can we get the broadcast away from sideline? We need to.
Yeah,
We
we'll
don't know who our
stop.
side.
We'll stop.
We need our
I'm
sideline report. Why does everybody talk crap to the South Carolina Gamecock coach when he's up in the broadcast booth? This is why I don't do it. This is just. It's just. I'm on mute for the rest of the quarter. I'm protesting.
I'm just wondering, Turf, if the lag situation is going to affect the play calling for Florida here. Direct snap. Nice little run there.
Yeah.
Probably going to take it as a 2-minute warning, but yeah, as I hear some thunder here, down here in Georgia. Calling the game via satellite.
Tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Oh God. 1 sec.
My co-commentator has stepped away from the booth. Yeah, but like I was saying, we gotta, we just gotta wonder about this lag situation and the play calling for Florida.
I was getting a message from the Middle Tennessee state that his AD is going to be voting for Judd Thomas for the Heisman. So
is that what our Middle Tennessee State coach Brent said?
Yeah, so he's cut off too.
Oh wow!
But yeah, that was a big holding call by Gump. Brings back a first down, and now it's a 3rd and 3 for this Florida offense.
Yeah, Bubba Gump, the reliable tight end for Florida. Mr. Reliable. Always count on him. Play clock winding down.
And a false start.
Dumped.
Lag is brutal, bro. I don't know what to do.
Oh gosh, we got
Force loss.
It's tough, man. Lag is something you can't account for, Turf. It's, I've been in those situations before. It's not.
I can't even pick my play, bro.
Gosh.
Do I need to pause?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Coaches.
I don't know what the fuck I can do, bro.
We have a meeting at midfield with the coaches.
I'm having to press my play button like 5 times just to get it to register.
Oof.
Where are you at today?
Kentucky.
We can have Kentucky fix their damn internet for our fucking soldier P-Cola.
We are still live.
Greatly
We
appreciated.
are still live, Turf.
Do I care?
See,
We'll see if this stabilized a little bit.
I'm hoping the internet might improve for our Florida friend. Well, the biggest thing, Turf, we just want to see a good, clean game out there, a good competitive game, 2 competitors, We will get
I just want to see who I play in the second round. O'Malley on the run. Oh, he's
going to take off.
Bring up. I can't even do this, bro.
4th and 8.
Dude, what can we do? If you can pause it, we could talk it over. I could pause the broadcast. 1 second.
And we are back. We're sorry for the delay. Our Florida buddy, Pico Gator, on a little bit of internet difficulties there. You know, it's a shame, man. You don't want a big game. You don't want it to be marred by that. But, you know, we are playing in Georgia. We are in the Benz, Atlanta. So this is essentially like a home game for Georgia Southern. I think the crowd is, you know, probably 80% Georgia Southern fans. So
The only thing that this Florida coach is, he tends to play with a little bit of lag, so he's
nice
definitely used to it. So I wouldn't put it past him to still pull this game out.
That's true, man. If anybody can, if anybody could cope with the lag, it would be Picola. I know, you know, he's definitely played under tough conditions before, so that's a heck of a throw right there.
And we know he does not like kicking, so his kick game should not be affected by it. So
got a handoff.
That was to that same run play that P went out in the first drive and hit 2 long gains. So
yeah,
Georgia Southern definitely made an adjustment there.
Yeah, big 99 there, Turf. He just hurdled the offensive lineman, threw him down like a rag doll, made the tackle.
Yeah, I guess your the adjustment was get your 5-star and beat the offensive line.
Hey, that's he's got room. What spin move?
It's Mac Miller, and Mac Miller gets hit hard.
Gotta tell you, there for a minute, Turf, I thought that the Georgia Southern player was about to lay that guy out, but made a little move there. Skirted out for a nice little game.
Yeah, he did a dive, so I wonder if he was maybe going for a diving interception. Maybe he thought it was going to be closer to him.
He might have been going for the old hit stick. I know Georgia Southern coach Big Slime very, very aggressive with that hit stick. Florida making some adjustments.
He almost had a huge gain there. And we got Georgia Southern. Yeah, he wants the ball back.
He does, yeah. You always got to respect the aggressiveness of the Georgia Southern coach, Big Slime. One of the best at managing the clock. We got a double mug look here. Florida seems to be making some adjustments.
Yeah, Florida's trying to figure out if he's going to go or drop back. It's
picked off. Oh, my goodness, he's got room. Big 88 down the sideline. Knocked out at the 30. Wow. Big 88 with the pick, man. I'm guessing that might have been a defensive end. But at any rate, dropped him out, made the pick. Either a DN or a linebacker, one of the two.
And then I am getting reports from Oklahoma State coach. He is very upset with me saying Washington State won. So.
Oh wow.
They're in the chat. The chat is going wild right now. So.
Controversy in the pool hall, Turf.
Yeah.
You started forest fire, man.
Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, Washington State did not win the game. So, my bad, Oklahoma State. You won. Congrats.
Thank you for clarifying that. We all knew what you meant, but
yeah, the chat was getting wild on the YouTube. So, yeah, and we got a Buster Cherry with a deep throw.
End zone.
And it's picked off the interception. Wow.
He's gonna take. Oh, he's going down in the end zone. Good call. Wow. Buster Cherry taking a shot there, Turf, to the end zone.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times when Georgia Southern's play, that he's kind of forced it down the field with Buster, and he seems to settle down and second half and actually not do that. But that was another one of those kind of maybe forced throws just a little bit, kind of into double, triple coverage. So
yeah, I mean, I've done the same. I mean, sometimes you like to take a chance, and sometimes it backfires.
Mac Miller with a huge run.
Middle. Yeah, Turf. It's you gotta keep the defense honest with the deep threat, though, man. I mean, you can't just you can't just dink and dunk all game. I mean, you got to keep them honest with that deep ball, have the threat of throwing it deep. So
that was a QB draw. Ooh, and he just gets picked up and slammed.
Gosh.
And Florida takes a timeout.
That was like a Dave Bautista spine buster, Turf. Sheesh. Florida coach does have one timeout left. See if he's able to make use of it. Because he's in a quad set, got 4 receivers out to the left. Dropping back. He's going to launch it over the middle. Pick off. He's got room, Turf. Oh, my goodness.
We got 8 seconds left on.
We are right back to where we were just a minute ago. Georgia Southern, Cole Major with the interception. Georgia Southern still got one timeout, Turf, so you might be looking at trying to get a field goal here if you're a big slime.
Yeah, I think he does one shot to the end zone, and I guess he's at the 47, so it's kind of tough to see if he will go for the shot for the end zone, 2 shots, or
if you can get about 15, 20 yards, you might be in field goal.
Oh, and it's a sack. I think Georgia Southern will take this to halftime now, most likely.
Oh, we're gonna get
does not.
Yeah. That's the big slime I know, Turf. Let's try to get one more playoff, man. Let's get greedy. There's Buster Cherry a little shaken up on that last play.
I was hoping that he would take it to halftime.
Like we got a variation of the Wildcat formation.
Yeah, this is the F twins over, and it's a jet sweep to Thomas. And Thomas has plenty of room.
Oh my gosh!
It's a touchdown.
He's going to take it all the way, Turf.
And
he's skipping into the end zone. Jet Thomas.
That's a touchdown.
He's going to hit the Heisman again.
And then that's a Heisman pose.
That not only was that a Heisman pose, Turf, that was a Heisman moment.
Yeah, I think that just clinched it for him.
I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah, especially not Florida.
My goodness, what a play. What a play call.
Yeah, we're going to need to see that guy.
You know, but Florida's still got some life here, Turf. They get the ball back here. You know, hopefully the internet situation has gotten a little bit better. See if they can get something going here, man.
Yeah, we'll see. This is a big-time first drive. I think Florida's got to score here to have any chance to win this SEC title game.
Oh, for sure, man. They gotta march down and get some points. No question. Start out with a run to Miller. He's got room. Gain of about 8. What do you think about the Gators' rushing attack, Turf?
I think it's been pretty good today. They've had those two long runs to the outside, and then Mac Miller's been doing pretty good in the trenches. Like, he's averaging 5 for 40, so 8 yards a carry, I think that is. So
yeah,
he's definitely getting his, and
yeah, that's one thing.
Got the jet sweep in motion.
Jet sweep.
And he's got the outside. He does.
Get the first down, but a play that looked like it had potential for big yardage turned out to be about a 4-yard gain, 3 or 4 yard gain. But enough for the first down, so very effective play.
offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Florida coming out in that set that they like, that formation. Eagles shift the line. O'Malley making some changes. Snap. He's going to drop back. Throws underneath. And about 4. Bubba Gump on the play. The trusty, reliable Bubba Gump. Yeah, that's one thing about these Georgia Southern Eagles turf. They have evolved defensively throughout the years.
And
as we see a sack there.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this Georgia Southern offense, and rightfully so. They're pretty dominant, but this defense is up there with probably you and Penn State on being the top defensive team in the country. So when you have the best offense, one of the top 2 defenses, it's just, you got to be flawless to beat them. And Florida's had 2 interceptions today, so pretty tough to beat them when you make some mistakes.
Very true. The throw underneath
short pass.
Again, knocked out. 4th and 13. What are we doing here, Turf? Are we going for this?
Well, Florida doesn't punt, so yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
And we're not going to look at the interceptions thrown this year by the top interceptions thrown. We're just going to leave that one.
Wow! Oh wow!
We need to get off the stat. We need to change the stat.
Southern Carolina Cox.
Yeah, that was not the guy that we thought he was. Got some adjustments coming here.
Huge play right here, Turf. Drops back, throws. Oh, incomplete. Man.
I don't know what I can do.
We got a tough situation with the lag.
Yeah, it's tough to beat Georgia Southern with no lag. So just playing with lag, it's just
you're playing in Georgia, playing in Atlanta. Heavy base as we have a toss sweep to Sosa, gain of about 4. Yeah, man, it's a heavy Georgia Southern crowd, so it's tough, man. It's a tough environment.
Yeah.
Only Sosa, 4 carries for 59 yards.
Yeah, really hasn't been involved in this game plan so far.
Yeah, it really hasn't.
But he can break a 90-yard run at any point. So.
Oh, for sure. He's always there, as we see him in the Wildcat right here. Harris in motion.
Man in motion.
Up the middle with Sosa.
He gets stuff.
Short game of about 1. Yeah, Florida D-line trying to bow up one more time. We're going to see a 5-wide look right here. Jerry making some adjustments, man in motion. Big show. Florida Gators ate it up, man.
Wonder if Georgia Southern here will take the points, practice the field goal.
Well,
you never know. You never know when they're gonna. You never know when they're gonna need it in the playoff against possibly the Penn State Nifty Lions. So
That's true. This is essentially right down the middle, so Southern, good kicker.
Their kicker is wearing 69. I wonder if this is like an old offensive lineman that he's somehow converted into a kicker that is going to be good.
Gotta wonder, man. Kick is up. Will it have enough juice?
Oh,
it hit the bottom of the crossbar. No good.
So, Sam Butt, that was probably his first kick all year.
Doink. Right off it just didn't quite have enough juice behind it from 50 yards. If it had been from 49 turf, it probably would have cleared the cross.
I think that play is that Georgia Southern's pretty confident on defense, so they're going to try that. Give them some. So now they know if it's anything more than 50, you're probably going to be going for it in the playoffs. So
yeah, they've Southern's had a really good defensive day today, so see if that continues here, as the Gators do have a little bit of life. It's a big stop there.
And we got a run here to Mac Miller again. It's another 9-yard carry.
Bring up the 3rd and 1 turf.
Don't know why they're showing the kicker for Florida, because he ain't going to be kicking it.
Mason Macklin. What a kicker, man. 89 power, 94 accuracy.
Sophomore from New York. How'd you let that kicker get out of your neck of the woods?
Well, you know, I don't really recruit a kicker every year. But, I mean, he should have been an exception, Turf, because that he's a dog, man. He's a great kicker. Got a handoff up the middle. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Barely. First down. That we might get one, maybe 2 plays here in the end of the 3rd quarter. RPO.
He did get the handoff off. I don't know how, but
that Georgia Southern defender just blew up the middle, man. I mean, he just penetrated that D line.
And we have another Heisman voter coming in from the Wisconsin AD. He's got a Jet Thomas #1, and he actually has Doc Holliday being #2 in the Heisman voting. So it's not looking great for Balducci with these 2 voters switching their votes. So
shout out to Broadcaster Play for giving Doc Holliday some love in voting. We appreciate that. We got play action. Wide open. Nice little,
and he does get the first down. Ben Torrance.
Very, very active with that hit stick, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna bring the wood.
Yeah, that guy's head might be off.
I was gonna say his knees might have.
We might be needing to look for some targeting call there. We might need to send it down to the booth. Lead him with that crown of the helmet.
That was a heck of a hit. Just a very aggressive physical hit.
I think that guy needs to be suspended for the next game. I hope the next game has targeting in it. It'd be kind of fun.
It would be pretty cool.
Not me.
Completion, as long as it wasn't like every other play. It's still some balance to it.
Yeah, won a game. It's like real life. Or maybe one every couple games.
It looks like
Florida's going down right now to kind of doing what they need to do.
Yeah, there's some life here, Turf. There's some life here for the Gators. They fought through a lot of adversity in this game, so there's no quitting this team, man. I'll tell you that.
thing with Florida is they do change the play at the line of scrimmage quite a bit. So
There's a lot of pre-snap adjustments as we see a sack.
Can't get it
I'm
off,
gonna
man.
assume that's the lag. Yeah, he had a couple guys open there on the side, and
Eagles just swallowed it up.
yeah, when you have lag, you're gonna need some time to be able to do it, and but with this Georgia Southern line, it's just impossible. Dude, that's that
Nice play.
crop.
Nice
Yeah,
screen. Oh, he's got room. Outran his blocker. Was still a nice gain from Mac Miller. I like that play, Turf. That little
yeah.
a swinging
Yeah,
screen
it's like
play.
I think it's a cross, or what do they call it? Yeah, I actually have it in my playbook now because P ran it on me for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure. So,
He ran it on me one year in the playoffs for a touchdown.
but it just seems like sometimes in this game your halfback gets a little bit. He doesn't do the screen quite well. He sometimes get caught up in the backfield. So I feel.
Swallow that play.
Ooh, we got a defensive lineman that's got some good wear and tear going on right now. Georgia Southern defense is possibly getting a little tired from this drive. It's been a good 5-minute drive almost.
Leaving it all on the field, Turf. They're really hard to score against Georgia Southern down here when you get close to the red zone. Really, really hard. That's fourth down. Oh, we couldn't get it off.
I
think that was
down, bro.
Ooh.
Eagles with that vicious pass rush. 72 just shot it there like a cannon.
Got 2 minutes left in the game. Georgia Southern's on to their, I think this is 4th or 5th or 6th consecutive SEC title.
Well, Turf, is it too early to start talking about the potential playoff seedings here?
And what is this formation by the Florida Gators?
Yeah,
I respect Sauce.
I'm out.
I respect Sauce. Thank you.
I'm out.
Okay, you can concede for this.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh. He didn't concede.
It wasn't a concede?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to. What can I do?
Well,
Sauce,
no one's happy.
I'll let you, if you want, put it on auto and then play it really quick.
We'll do that in a bit. Yeah,
Fucking trucker life, bro.
we'll just go into the post game questions.
Yeah, well, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it with Mr. Big Slime 365 SEC championship, man. Congratulations. I think, tell us about your defense today, man. I think you were throwing a lot of different looks out there, maybe trying to confuse the Florida coach a little bit. Tell us a little bit about the game plan going into this thing.
Yeah, GG's the peak hole. I know he had the lag situation going on, so it's kind of a little bittersweet. Good to get the win, I guess, but yeah, I knew it could have been different. We just I think early on we had some plays that worked, and I think the lag got worse by the end, but you just gotta. That's just how sometimes coming from someone who lagged out of a title game. But hate that happened.
Well, Turf, do you have anything for our winner?
It's not official, but I think Chet Thomas showed why he's the Heisman favorite. So I know I'll probably be seeing you in the playoffs. Hopefully not, but congrats on the win, and this Georgia Southern fan here is very happy for you. Never had a doubt.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jet Thomas. Maybe we can get him a couple touchdowns and then like super sim or something. I don't know. But yeah. What can you really say? We'll go into the playoffs. The seeding's gonna be wonky. So yeah.
Well, let's go over to our good buddy, Mr. P. Colligator.
I'm good, bro.
Pete, good man. Well,
Maybe we'll be back for a bracket reveal or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just it's tough, man. Yeah, you hate to see a great matchup marred with internet, but tough, man. Well, Big Slime, what you got for us, man? You take us out.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for doing it. Hopefully the playoffs we get a little better fortune on everyone's side, and we'll have a good one. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming out, and see you on the next one. Oh, shout out West Side Zone 4, Booker T. Washington, West End.